Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Eli.
And Mike, in this high school football video, is brought to you by our friends at Naples Rib Company, and all of our coverage brought to you by Long Beach Poly alumni Tyson Ruffins and Wendell Wowo Moy Jr.
St. Anthony looking for its first win of the season here against Cantwell-Sacred Heart of Mary, but it was the Cardinals' offense getting things going first. Quarterback Matthew Escobedo finds Raul de Jesus, and then Escobedo going to find Mario Lezama on the play-action pass, fighting for yards and gets the Cardinals inside the 5-yard line. Then to cap it off, Escobedo rolls out and finds Adrian Vieira for a short touchdown pass. Cantwell-Sacred Heart runs down the field and take an early 6-0 lead.
When St. Anthony got the ball, it was Aiden Jones getting it off to the sophomore Matthew Alpiu for the catch and run for the Saints' first down. Obviously, when you give up that opening touchdown, you got to answer. Jones hands it off to Alpiu, got the ball in his hands in multiple different ways tonight, and he is going to bowl his way into the end zone to even things out. 6-6, tied up after the first.
The Cardinals would tack on a field goal to take a 3-point lead with 3 minutes to play. It's 9-6. But that's more than enough time for St. Anthony to drive down the field. Elijah Cooper going to break through and keeps his balance. Whoa. He's in for the touchdown.
Hey,
St.
stumbling
Anthony
with Mr. Cooper.
St. Anthony is up 13-9 with a minute to play. But hold on. On the kickoff, it's special teams Iopia. The sophomore transfer forces the fumble and St. Anthony pounces on it. So the Saints, they get the ball back with a minute until half. You don't think they'd really do much with it with just that amount of time left, but they weren't playing around. Cooper takes this carry around the right side for a Saints first down, just kind of tumbling and keeping the Saints going. And then Preston Hockman going to get the carry and takes it towards the goal line. And Mike, he wants contact.
Oh my
He puts
goodness.
the shoulder down and gets into the end zone. So all of a sudden, St. Anthony, with no little time in the half, they take a 20-9 lead with 33 seconds left.
I mean, that's a man touchdown right there. I don't know what to say. However, the Cardinals would somehow march down the field before half. Escobedo finds Vieira, their second touchdown connection of the night. This one cuts the lead as the Saints are still up 20-16 at half. Fast and furious in those last couple minutes.
Coming out of the half, Vieira would catch and run for another touchdown, his third of the night, the third connection between the quarterback and him. Cardinals would take the lead 23-20. St. Anthony looking for a response and goes back to Cooper on the ground, who gets them right at the 1-yard line. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Cooper cuts out to the right side and stretches his arms to get into the end zone. St. Anthony regains the lead now. It's 27-23.
Not many offensive highlights in the fourth quarter. St. Anthony shutting down on defense with a big sack right there. Obviously, knowing any stop could win you the game. When the Cardinals have it in Saints territory, St. Anthony able to prevent them from getting in the end zone. Noah Crawshaw with a nice pass breakup. Yeah, he's fired up as he should be. St. Anthony is going to go on to win it 30-23. A huge first win that they hope is going to help their season turn around as the Saints will go on and host La Salle next week.
For coverage of that and all things Long Beach sports, you're in the right spot, the562.org.